Hello, it's Jeffrey with Real Nifty Vintage, and I'm back again with another haul video. So I have items here from a fun trip that I recently took. I went down to Kentucky and I met up with some other fellow YouTube resellers, including George the Antique Nomad, Patrick with Fatbird Fine. That's funny. Patrick with the Trusty Huckster, and Laura and Mary Beth with Fatbird Finds, as well as Misty with Thrifter, Junker, Vintage Hunter. So if you have not watched those videos, in fact, I think I might still be there. The next video might be a shop along. I'm not sure how these are gonna line up, these videos, but I'm back now and I have here the items I'm gonna show you in this haul. They all came from a antique store. It was called The Shed. So let me jump right on in and I'll show you what I got. So the first thing up is this planter. It's a pig planter. Might be Morton pottery, but I picked it up because it was only $4. Thought that was a really great price for a little planter. And it is pottery. It does have some age to it. And I will put this up probably on eBay. So at this time, yes, at this time right now, this will be on eBay. And I'm gonna put it up for a start of around between $8 to $10. I haven't decided, and it should sell for around $15 plus shipping. But we'll put that on there and we'll see how it goes. For $4, I had to get it. And then I did get some other planters. It's just I was in a planter mood. Here we have the Squirrel Planter. People love their squirrels. Now I do like squirrels. I like watching them, but they tend to like tear up everything. They dig holes in the lawn for one, and they eat all plastic. They gnaw the faces off of my flamingos. They're a problem of an animal, but they're very adorable. So this planter right here, actually it says made in California right on the front. Sort of interesting that they wouldn't put that on the back, but I did pay $5.99 for it. This planter I would imagine would sell for about $15, $18, somewhere in there plus shipping. But it's an overall very nice shape with the squirrel. Tiny little roughness right on the tips of the ears, but it's not terrible. So yes, I paid $5.99 for that, and I will sell it for what I said. But I had to get it, and it's sort of different. It's not one that I normally see, so I got that. I'm gonna switch gears and I'll save a little bit of the planters, but I don't wanna get planter heavy right in the front of this video. I did get some chalkware. We've got the round chalkware plaques. I have 2 of them. So we've got, oh, I just think they're so vibrant. Look at that, beautiful. And the colors are so intense. And I did only pay $3.95 for the pair. I thought that was a fantastic price. I will put these on one of my Friday night live sales, and the pair of them should sell for about $15. So I think that was a pretty good find at that mall. And then I did find a very kitschy Florida spoon rest, we'll call it. It's in the shape of a pan, kind of, a little pan. And it has the flamingos on it, and it does say Florida right down there. This is a made in Japan type of item. Not much is left of the foil sticker, so I can't be sure who made it, but it was only $2. No chips or cracks, and I will be able to sell this probably also in a Friday night live sale for $8 to $10 for the spoon rest. Now this next item was on sale for about 50% off, I believe, and it's of these swans. So it's a swan little, a trinket bowl. Now it might have had a lid, which would have made up the second half of its body, but it's flat here, so I'm not sure. I'm leaning on that it might have had a lid, but for $1.25, I couldn't pass it up either way. So honestly, you could plant like a little bit of a succulent thing in there, and it would look really pretty, or whatever, use it for trinkets. So I think it was a great find for $1.25, and I'm leaning on this one as being a Friday night live sale as well, and selling it for about $8 or so. So there's that one. Now this here is a very fun figurine. It's a larger size of a tiger. I like picking up tiger items, just like different jungle items. I like finding those. So we've got this large one, and you can see how big it is, really. It's a made in Japan type of a piece. And it was half off of $9, so that's $4.50. And now there are some issues I didn't really realize in the moment. On his head, right along here on the side and on this side. Now you can color that in with a little watercolor and shellac, like our clear coat, fingernail clear coat. I've done that before, and it disguises them in a really reversible way if you ever wanted to get the chips back. But yeah, it's a very cute one. And this one I think I will put on eBay. So it's up right now. And I would imagine it would sell for between $12 to $15 because of its size. So we've got that one. And then I bought some more chalkware, of course. Now these are gonna go on a Friday Night Live sale, but they're very different. They have like this cutting board with the tomatoes and then the little hook to hang your pot holder. And then it comes with a tomato, and these are hung on the wall. They've got their little hooks. And the last one that comes included is this other cutting board with another hook right there. Remarkably, they were $4 for all of that. And I will sell those for about $15 as a set on a Friday Night Live sale. So that was a good find at that mall. That mall was really pretty good. It had lots of specials going on, so I made sure to take advantage of that. Now for another planter. This one here I picked up because it has a fish on it, and I'm not used to seeing them with a fish. So I figured I might as well, and it was, I want to say $4 to $5. And that's not bad as well, and I would sell it for between $12 to $15 on a Friday Night Live sale. And it is made in Taiwan, Cincinnati, Ohio. So yeah, I don't know, it's very colorful and cute, I think. Now this item I'm going to hang on to because it is a jar. It's like a little jelly jar. It reminds me of, I don't know, I guess my grandma and growing up there, they used to have like little things like this, and they would keep things in them, and it's what you did. So it's a Smucker's red raspberry jelly. So I will hang on to that, put that above my refrigerator, and I think it'll be fun. Plus I love little vessels because you can store things in them, like marbles and like little, I have one filled with Monopoly pieces, and I have one, what was the other one? I don't know. I've got a dice and another one, like a jar full of dice. So they're just fun for like little things. Now this figurine here was $1. It was at the 50% off booth, and it's marked Japan a lot. Oh my gosh, I've never seen that before. So it has Japan, 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 and then it's embossed, Japan. So this is made in Japan, and it has the little dogs on there, and they are in very nice shape actually. I'm looking for chips, there are none. So that's very nice. I thought there might have been one on the ear here, but that's just the way that it's molded. You get the pair of dogs. Sort of a different form that I'm used to seeing a pair of them. Usually you just see one. But I bought that for $1. So I thought that was a great price. This will sell for about $8 or so on a Friday Night Live sale. I did get a couple Neal the Frog salt and peppers. These were a great deal, I think. They were $10, and I paid, it was either 50% off or 40% off, so it might have been $5 or $6. But this is from Sears, Roebuck & Co., 1976, made in Japan, and they are Neal the Frog, which is a collectible line. People love that. And I like these because they're the dimensional ones. They've got, you know, the reliefs on them. Because, you know, normally, well, they also came out with some canisters that are just like screen printed on or printed on, transferred on. And they're, I want to say they're plastic. And they also did make some just like this in the larger size. In fact, I sold one in a live sale, Friday Night Live sale, without the lid. So here we have the matching salt and peppers. And I would think that these would sell for between $12, $15. Not sure if I want to put these in a live sale or on eBay. I will double check that. But if they're on eBay, they're on there right now. But we will see. I also got some salt and peppers of pigs. So these pigs I had to get because they are adorable. The hugging pigs. Sometimes you find hugging bears, But here are the hugging pigs. Now these are made in Japan. They're not marked that. They would have had a sticker, I would imagine, that fell off, and they have their corks. So they're very adorable. They just hug like that. I paid, I think it was 50% off of 12. So I paid $6 for these, and I would expect to sell them for between $12 and $15. I guess I'll show you the last planter that I have. Well, yeah, the last true planter that I have is this one. So I bought this because it has a little elf on it, and I figured for Christmas, it's kind of cute, but it's just of a log, and it's really adorable. So it's a planter, and it was $5. So $5, I would sell it for between 12 to 15 on this one as well. It would have had a made in Japan sticker that's now gone, but yes, it's very nice shape. Now the red, you might notice it is sort of chipping off. That's because they painted it over the glaze, a common technique for these made in Japan pieces. So you just have to be a little weary whenever you're washing it, or you can get some red paint and dab it on if you wanted to fix that. Then I found this pear. It's a pear jam thing. So here it is, just like that. Comes with a spoon, has the lid, and it does have a chip on the back. Is it just the back? Oh, look at that. There we go. Okay, so there is a chip back here on the back, right there, and right here, right on the leaf. Again, you can color that in. It's not very large, but it's cute. So I bought that. Now this is made in Japan by Ebrink. That's a first. I've never seen that label before. E-B-R-I-N-K. And it was $3.99, and I would sell this for about $10. It's just a cute one. And I like the color, the yellow is fun. Oh, some more chalkware, I guess. This strawberry was $1, and strawberry items are selling for me. They're pretty popular, so I bought this one. And it's of an older strawberry. You can see some of this red chipping off. Chalkware is really popular right now, like I said. It's made of plaster. That's what the chalk is. It's not like sidewalk chalk. It's like a plaster material or a gypsum mixture. And a lot of times you'd see some of the older pieces from the 30s, the carnival chalk it's called, and that was literally given out as prizes at old carnivals. It was cost effective. It was cheap to produce. It's lightweight relatively, as opposed to ceramic. Although this is not that much lighter than ceramic, but it is filled with more air. So yeah, and so chalkware has been popular for many, many years. Miller Studios ran with it. They were one of the leading people of chalkware production. This is not marked, so I'm not sure. It's great. The great thing about Miller Studios is that they put dates on it, so you can get a roundabout idea of when they produced that one. But this is just a chalkware mold. It could have been home painted as well, sold as a kit a while ago. It does have age to it. I can tell that much just by the patina. Patina is a fun word. I'm trying to decide. Still, I've been told, well, I've heard some people say patina, some people say patina, but I can't decide.
Patina, patina.
I don't think anybody cares. Okay, so now we have the tomatoes. So we've got the tomatoes, and they are on their vine. This was $2. It's not chalkware. It looks like chalkware, but it's ceramic. So it has the 2 holes here. You can mount that on the wall. It's very cute, little vegetables. And for what it is, I'd probably sell it for between, I was gonna say 10 to 12, probably about $10 for this one here. So $10 for that one. I also bought a paperweight. This is of a butterfly. So it has a beautiful, sort of a peachy coral colored butterfly on the inside with a controlled bubble. That bubble was intentional. It takes a little bit of practice to do that, I would imagine. But there it is right in the center. It's just a really pretty one. It was $4, and the bottom is not polished. And there is sort of I want to call it like a little chunk missing if you look on the side here. From the bottom, you don't see it though, turning it around. So overall, it's in very nice shape. For a paperweight, I'd probably sell it for about $10 to $12. And it would go, I think, in a Friday Night Live sale. And then the last piece of chalkware I have is an apple, actually. So it's a chalkware apple. This one, again, has some age to it. Looks to be about the 60s, 70s era. And it is not marked, but it has the wonderful airbrushed quality to it. So I paid $1. Did I say that? $1 for that. You hang it on your wall, and I would sell this one right here for probably about $8. Then I bought this vase. Now this one, I'm unsure who made it because it is sort of different. It has the fish as handles on either side, and then down here it has these big clamshell type things on either side. There's the bottom. So it has this sort of aged kind of look to it. Yeah, I'm actually just not sure about this one. So I'm not sure what I would sell it for. Oh, I gotta fix this. Okay, the camera likes to run down right around 16 minutes and then it shuts off. So I'm back. So I am not sure what I want to sell this one for. I would say for just the physical appeal of it, I would sell it for between $12 and $15. So that's what I'm thinking, and I paid $5. But I bought it because it was kind of cool. So that one will go on eBay. Now, the last thing in this haul is actually a lamp. And this was an amazing find for the price that I paid. And I haven't fixed it up yet. I washed it off, so that much is complete. Looking for the price. I think I took it off. So this is a mid-century lamp, and you can see here it has the wonderful coloring on there with you got the gold speckles. Now there is not a chip on this. The color, in fact, is very nice with the gold banding on here. The only thing that's wrong with it is it's a little loose for my comfort level. So what I would need to do is actually pull this felt off, shove maybe like a yardstick or something to brace up against the, I would imagine, a hex nut that's under here, and that will give some pressure to that so that I can tighten the top of this and kind of make that better. The other thing I need to do is cut off this plug and splice in a new one. This plug has been wrapped with electrical tape and it's not in the best shape. But the cord itself is pretty good. And then I just have to put a harp on it. And other than that, I'm not sure what I want to do. I paid a grand total of, I think it was $3. $3. It was originally $5, and then there was 40% off. So that is crazy, at an antique mall, no less. So, I mean, my goodness. So as a lamp like this, if I was to sell it, once I kind of fix it, I would think I could sell it for about $30 or so, plus shipping. If it had a lamp, if it had a shade, it would sell for about $50, $60. So yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do with it. I just couldn't pass up that price. But yeah, you know what? I think I will wrap up this video here. I had a great time at that mall. It was filled with just wonderful things. It was a pretty large mall too. And hopefully you watched that shop along video by now, because it's a good one. But thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.